Hey, babies. Oh my gosh, y'all will never guess. I made my own like little condenser for my clip-on mic because I got it super cheap back when I was shopping on Amazon and oh no, I did never mind. When did I? Okay, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter when I got it, but either way. I was like, I don't have a condenser, and I really don't like that it picks up my loud ass. Like I don't want to blow y'all's ears out. I'm not policing how loud I am. I love how loud I am, but I don't want to blow your ears out. And I'll show y'all. I'll get a visual of it. Okay, I can't fucking wait. But anyway, all right, let's talk about some theories of mine. And I want to start off prefacing by saying I'm an expert in my experience, I'm an expert in my theories. I do have tapped in divine knowledge, so a lot of this stuff is probably already proven. I will not claim to be an expert in quantum theory. Someday I will be, though. All right, because yeah, when I go back to my childhood, I was thinking about what I actually really wanted to be. I sometimes I was like a vet, but it's like, no, I had something before that, and it wasn't art. It was quantum theory. It was like astronaut. What is it? My brain is farting. Yes, I wanted to be like an astrophysicist, a quantum theorist. Like I wanted to learn everything about the stars, the planets, the moon, the tides, why everything did what it did, and what that had to do with why we were here. And that is exactly what the fuck I'm doing. Per. So, in due time, don't judge your journey through this life, and please don't police how your purpose presents itself because society has its own made up rules and they are, again, made up. So, do what the fuck you feel. Do what you feel now. Can y'all tell I've been smoking? My inhibitions have been freed. It's also just been a very lovely day of tapping in, and I'm very hyperverbal, and I love that. I love when I go hyperverbal because it means that I'm happy. So let's get into it. I've got some theories about quantum mechanics and spiritual phenomena and how they coincide. Um, and when I tell y'all, I think this is going to be my favorite episode so far. The biofield, in my theory, is your auric field. So if you look into quantum mechanics, do a Google search on the biofield, okay? The theory is that the biofield is what gauges what people feel before you walk into a room, what you feel before you walk into a room, the energy that you bring into a room. You know what I'm saying? The energy you leave with others, that's a biofield. It rubs off, if you will. It's almost like dust. Like when we pass by one another, the dust kind of exchanges, confetti kind of exchanges. Um, so, yeah, I want you all to look into. I'm trying to think of a way to word this so that I don't get. I'm not afraid of anything, but it's also like we try and keep it low key. I don't want people in our business. You know what I'm saying? The powers that be are already nosy as fuck. So like, stay the fuck back. They already know who I am. So if they're channeling with their dark beings, then their dark beings know who the fuck I am. So I'm not scared of that. Thank you, Spirit. I'm not scared of that. But what I will say is we deserve privacy. So let's say the powers that be. Let's go look into the eight. No, is it how do I speak pig Latin? Um, Eight way gay occupants day. Go look into those. Okay. So another theory of mine is that an unbalanced biofield leads to sickness. Ow, Jesus Lord. I can't sit still. I just hit my kneecap. Y'all gonna hear all of this, and I hope you enjoy every minute because I'm just a girl. Um, but in my theory, an unbalanced biofield is the cause of sickness. It's not that we would be, you know, oh, for real? Can I tell them that? I'm talking to spirit, y'all. I don't think I should tell them that yet. I can't tell y'all that yet, but I will say I'll stick to what I was saying. because some people are not ready to know the things. You know what I mean? You really have to be grounded in reality, and a lot of people are just not ready for the knowledge. That's why some of it is sacred, because it is misused and abused. But either way, an unbalanced quantum biofield is essentially a low immune system, if you will, a low spiritual immune system. Society tries to convince us that science and religion do not coincide. Science and religion are best motherfucking friends. That is mother and father time. That is mother and father earth. You know what I'm saying? And again, those are the parents of the earth, science and religion. They're like this, and I'm crossing my fingers for those who cannot see. Um, so yeah. I want you all to literally just anything that they've taught us to believe, throw that shit in the garbage, because they have truly, and by they, you know who I mean, in America, and in most other places, for real, most European, Western places, they've taught us all the opposite of what we should do and know and feel and be. So that being said, when someone is in their own karmic cycle and we look outside of ourselves for advice, for guidance, for idolship, we become very much unaligned. It's not about what's good or bad. It's about what is in alignment for your purpose on this earth, because all of our souls chose to come here at this time. All of our souls chose a task. All of us signed contracts. Whether you believe this or not, it is what it is. I'm spilling tea. The right one's going to stay, and the wrong one's going to leave. So thank you for tuning in, and thank you for all of the well wishes. Because even if they aren't well wishes, I promise you I alchemize them. So please keep it coming. So yeah, if you know, you know. And it's not about being good or bad. It's about knowing that the God that you seek out is in you as well. Mm-hmm. The God that you seek outside of yourself is within you too. Yes, please hold that. Hold that in your heart. And I really need you to believe that. And if you need to pause and rewind and repeat that, and go to my stoop Sunday stoop episode on my Instagram at the Chrysalis Podcast. If you need to go on that and watch that, that's a much shorter than this. But if you need to go watch that, then do. But I really need y'all to wrap your minds around the fact that God is in every single one of us, and they have taught us to believe the opposite, because if we all believed that, then they would lose power. No one should be in control. We should all just be loving on each other and loving on Mother Earth, and we will. Um, so yes, believe in the God in you. It's the God in me. I'm so autistic. I'm so autistic. Oh, I love it here. Also, snack time. I am eating papaya and honey. Me and my bestie in New York ate this one time, and like I just have not been able to get it out of my head since. And today I cut open my papaya, and I was like, I have honey, and I am going to town. But yeah, back to the topic. I love yappings, and I know y'all love it. So, um, yeah, it's almost guaranteed to be unaligned from spirit when you look outside yourself for God. You need to know in your heart and in your gut that you have the answer. Trusting yourself, following your bliss, following your childhood joy, feeding that inner child is the key. I will run that back. Feeding your inner child is the key. Go back. Remember the things that you loved to do that were shamed out of you. That is the key to your freedom, okay? I have an episode where I talked about, I think it's in the synergism episode. I talk about how it's really all about the inner child. Like the adult doesn't even really exist. The inner child just grows. Just like a tree is always going to be a seed at the heart of it. You know what I'm saying? The seed just grows roots. And that's what it is we're growing roots into who we are. So into our connection into this plane. The thing about Avatar that blows my mind and kind of bothers me is that while that movie is highly appropriated, it is on point because we do connect with the trees, and sexual exchange is a deep connection that does involve nature, does involve convening with the trees and a person. And that's why, like, the beast with two backs, yeah, like you merge and you become one spiritually, physically, emotionally. That's why you really have to discern who you pop in that pussy for, sister, brother, they, them. You really need to be careful who you slinging that thing for, because it's not about all men are dogs. No, it's not about all women are. It's no. Everybody has hurt everybody, and that's why we are where we're at, because nobody wants to heal. So heal that shit and realize that when you are aligned with your shadow, when you are aligned with the good, the bad, the ugly, the God in you, everything is going to make sense. So stop looking outside of thyself for things that do not resonate. And what I will say, if you think about time, if you think about spirituality and you think about manifestation, a tip that they'll give you is take advice from people who are living the life that you want to live. And that is actually a manifestation technique, because what you're kind of doing is jumping, like you're quantum leaping when you do that. Ooh, my legs are tingling. I love it. That's confirmation. Um, but what you're doing when you do that is you're quantum jumping. You're choosing to accept a new level of reality that mentally was inaccessible to you. When it's inaccessible to you mentally, it's inaccessible to you, period, point blank. And that is why you must master the mind to master life. Go watch The Matrix, please. Please do. That movie is a manual. And the true writer of that woman, excuse me, the true writer of that movie is a black woman. Let's get that straight. And she also wrote The Terminator, and they are actually two intertwined biblical allegories. Like they're two. Man, she's just a genius. Wow. But yeah, they're actually two analogies. I don't know if allegory is what I meant to say, but they're two religious analogies. So yeah, really look at the symbolism in Terminator and specifically in The Matrix. Look at the symbolism of the name Neo, of the name Trinity, of the name Morpheus. Like I'm telling you, the Oracle, who does the Oracle have around her when they're sitting on that bench? What does the Oracle have around her? Crows, my love. They be like, don't talk to the crows. They're trying to keep y'all away from the key. Okay? I gotta be careful now. Let's take a step back. Let's take a step back. All right. So, if God is in all of us, and we're talking DNA wise, like we're talking scientifically, what we can actually look at, not these stupid ass boxes that society has put us in, boy, girl, man, woman bullshit. I'm talking XX, XY, XXX, XXX, I mean XXY, all of the infinite combinations of genomes and hormones that can possibly happen within a beautiful human specimen. If we're talking about those things, we're made in the image of God because those are, again, infinite possibilities. Those are. Okay, sorry. Okay, chill, spirit. That's really beautiful, but I can't. Okay. Okay, y'all. Spirit wanted me to channel for 1 second. This is really cool. I've never done this. Okay, Spirit, what did you say? As above, so below, as within, so without, as the universe, so the soul. I am the seed, the land, the mother, the child, the womb, the sperm, the earth, the sky. Oh, that was really beautiful. That really, oh my God, that almost brought me to tears. Shit. Y'all, this is wild. I've never had a moment like this before. And why does my damn time say two? It's about to be 2:22. Thank you so much for that, Spirit. You all just experienced something with me that I've never experienced before. So consider yourselves lucky. You just heard straight from the mouth of Mother Earth. Like, I'm not bullshitting you. Like, if you want to think this is bullshit, it's your loss. Like, I don't have any reason to lie. The fuck? Um, And also, there's nothing wrong with cussing. Cussing is fine. Just be careful how you cuss. Don't say, God, don't damn things, because that actually is like that's a curse. So just be careful. And like hell is a vibration. So yes, you can send people to hell. So just be careful. You can't wish hell on people. Um, so yeah, do be careful with your words. But the next thing I was gonna say is, if God is a they them, and some folks won't understand, and again will get left behind. But we must understand that the rapture that you all thought was gonna happen is actually like a mental one. It's actually a mental rapture. And yeah, I'll see you on the other side, or I won't. you know, the new earth is already here, and the Matrix teaches us one main thing that the Matrix teaches us is you choose your reality, babes, and that is the truth. Hmm. Trusting the universe is trusting self, is trusting God themselves. Okay, they all work together, and when it comes to, also, let's get back into the quantum stuff. I'll get into quantum manifestations in another episode, because if I talked about that, we'd be here all day. And like, I know y'all love me, but my time is valuable. We won't say, yeah, my time is valuable. My words are gold. Is what I just heard. My words are gold. Wow, thank you. Damn, spirit. Ugh. Spirit be laying it on thick. Y'all don't know. That's why I be so like chill with myself, because I'm so loved. And so are you, y'all. So are you. You're so loved. Just remember to embrace yourself. I'll say it again for you. Trusting the universe is trusting self, is trusting in God themselves. And back to that God hierarchy. This is just again another theory of mine. What if, so you know how, because there's more than one God. There's Mother Earth. Mother Earth is the chief. Notice I said chief. Yes. Um, Mother Earth is the chief goddess. Um, and then there's like plenty of other things, archangels, spirit guides, stuff like that, across denominations. Yes, they all exist across denominations. Almost like a storybook. Yeah, like a storybook. Uh-huh. Art imitates life. Thank you. But basically, the God hierarchy, if there is one, which there isn't, but imagine it like electrons. If you know anything about chemistry and just quantum theory in general, and I love chemistry and quantum theory, like those are two of my loves. I never studied in AP Chem because that shit was just in my body. I miss you, Dr. Wilder, so much. I hope you're okay. Like, where are you at, babe? Because hit me up. Hit me up. Where Anna Wilder at, y'all? Can y'all? She said she was going back to Chico. She said she was going back to Chico. Please tell me my baby is still alive and well, because well, if she's not, she'll let me know for real. But anyway, hey, Dr. Wilder, I miss you. I love you. But I never studied because it just was in my body. And basically, imagine electrons, okay? Electrons all emit different colors. If a quantum biofield is like the thing that is around you, your aura, and you can see auras, and auras can be different colors, you know? Are you with me? And the electrons all exist on different levels of the electron, I forget what it's called. Um, but yeah, if the electrons all exist on different levels, and each time they jump, they emit a different color. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I dare say your auric field is dependent on the level of where your electrons are vibrating. So if you want to change your aura color, it is possible to do so. Auras do not, they're not, they're not stagnant. I think people think that auras are stagnant, and they're very much not. Auras are very movable. Mine kind of exists between a lavender, icy blue, gray, holographic, golden. It goes between all of those. And like, again, aura also depends on mood. Um, so yes, I imagine that the gods all sit on different electron levels and they each emit a different color based on their power level. Mother Earth being the highest. And notice, never mind, I'll tap into that on my own. I think I want to wrap up. Let's see, is there anything else that I wanted to say to you all? No, I think that's it. I hope you all enjoyed my yapping. I also wanted to say that this notion of quote, quote, anxiety, again, a destabilized biofield. So tune in to figure out what you can do to stabilize your biofield because I am learning tools and I want to properly be able to verbalize and translate that to you all in a way that is accessible mentally, okay, and physically. All right, y'all. I love you. This was so much fun. I told y'all this is my favorite episode so far. Talk to y'all soon. Bye bye.